a normally 8 or 10 hour guy. See, that's why it gets weird.
This mania thing sounds.
My first time, I went for 11 days with 2 hours sleep a night, and I'd never done that before. And then one point in time, in 2008, I went for 7 days with 2 hours sleep and half a pizza. I vomited and went to bed.
I had a friend who stopped sleeping much for a while.
Oh, I'm a sleeper, don't worry about it. But when I get the radioactive mind, it's like, okay, they sat...
No, I'm saying this was related to... this was related to, like, feelings of enlightenment. So
yes, well that's what... Okay, my beginning move was a feeling of enlightenment. My whole game is enlightenment.
That's what I'm saying. I'm comparing. It reminded me. I'm saying.
Two?
Of,
One?
two,
is that good enough?
Two. It reminded me of a friend of mine.
Yeah. Well, actually, guess what? It'll give the opportunity for a lot of crazy manic people to channel and understand their own manic minds.
This guy's very not manic, but he's very enlightened. So I think, you know, there's many different flavors
of whatever.
Of an elevated state, you know.
Okay, so now I'm going to do this way. This is going to be a long line. The Age of Light.
Is that your writing?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Because when I went to your freaking website, it was just a bunch of symbolic gibberish, and I was like, damn it, no words.
No, because guess what? You couldn't read it.
I couldn't read it.
Okay, but guess what? You can hear it. You're here right now.
If you take the time to write up something on a website, you might as well write it in the orthography everybody else uses.
No, because it's been a test to teach them. I've been hiding the truth inside of a hack. What?
Teach them your random orthography?
Yes, exactly.
Why?
What? Because I own the world, I can do anything I fucking want.
You got so much good ideas. Why would you waste time teaching people some random orthography that has nothing to do with your ideas?
I don't even know that orthography says.
Orthography means right.
Well, okay, you have a bunch of people answer those questions. So any questions you have that are derivative of my questions, you get extra points for posing questions.
That's what I figured, yeah.
Okay, and so the whole thing is a game. Pose questions, answer questions.
The more I can participate, the more I am...
Right. Now, if I have all the starving children in Africa, and we're feeding them, and housing them, and putting them in schools in the eyes and the minds of families and stuff, and asking them questions for feeding them and housing them, and making them wealthy, do you think they play the game? Well, you know the answer. How many people on Earth live on less than $10 a day? 80%. That's pretty good for my odds on a worldwide election.
I think I'm one of them.
Right? Well, no, I don't think so. That's $3,300 a year. You couldn't even do that. You spend that in boat slip. Or you will.
I live on the anchor.
I know, but you have to come in the storms.
I don't.
No?
I don't have a boat.
Oh, okay. We're under all kinds of other problems here.
And I do have a truck payment and insurance and phone, but the thing is, my insurance lapsed, my cell phone's canceled, and I'm late on my truck payments. So I have been living on less than $10 a day.
So a lot of people like that.
I would like to have more so that I could have...
Well, I would have liked it if I hadn't wiped out my million for your assholes.
I guess I'm using more than $10 a day by using my truck.
You'll find $10 a day is not a lot of money. Well, fortunately, you didn't have to pay for a house. But as soon as you have to pay for a house in California, you're way out of $10 a day, and you can't eat. And they are paying interest on a mortgage on a house you own half of. So now, if you see a guy running around the world asking those questions, I would feel much different if I ever had people that said, you know what, some people challenged it, but nobody has ever, that makes no fucking sense, you're totally crazy, right? People are like, oh, I had a Muslim in Vegas say, oh, you're the most interesting guy I've ever met. Would you like to come home to have dinner with my family?
Do you switch your box a lot? Do you think outside your own box a lot?
I blew up all the boxes in the beginning. That was my first move.
No, I know, but even when you blow up the boxes, you can end up by living and thinking in groups, you know, with some sort of new box. Now, my question is, do you repeatedly obliterate or step outside of your own box?
Yes, absolutely. Random things to learn and entendre. Because see, okay, here's the game.
No, because I was just thinking about.
Okay, here's the beginning of the game.
Okay,
here's the beginning of the game. Okay, I basically told him I could prove God's existence, and I said it's a design through his codes and all that stuff. And then I said, listen, you guys play me, playing you. But anyway, it's a playing thing. And so I basically challenged every smart guy on Earth to beat me at being me. And so they have 5 years to figure out what's my next move. And there's a massive auction. Like trash, the richest people are all picking it up.
I'm not going to be able to hear it until I say it. I know why I asked you that, so I can say the following. You are kind of like inspiring me to think outside the box about things a little bit.
Right. Well, okay.
That's why I asked. But then I was like, wait a second.
Okay, when I go, okay.
Because he just created his own outside the box.
Yeah, okay. When I go to the other, okay. When I go to every politics, all the most rich and powerful, famous people on earth, whatever their scope, okay, and I go to them and say, guess what? I have the power to destroy you or make you rich. You choose. Are you on my plan?
Then people say no. But
that's fine. Guess what? Then after a while, okay, they might have been selected. So we keep sending them information, and after a while they say, "Oh fuck, maybe that was real."
Ah, dude, yeah. If you threaten people like that, sometimes they're gonna fight you from their world.
No.
And their world might end up.
Here's how it worked. When I first did it out, okay, I put the right guys in the very top on the board of angels. And I told them to write the moves to do to buy themselves both out. Put them all in the round table. From Iraq to Iran to the United States to Europe. All in the same plan. Not under socialism, not under communism, not on your broke-back capitalism, but under my guerrilla capitalism, and put it under God in the arm, minds out of fucking planets. And so it gets really weird. And so you go and say, oh, I'm doing a test.
Wait,
I wonder if you should be able to figure out, as soon as I said I could buy California, a smart guy in the capitalist world should have been able to figure out, how could a guy buy California, right? After he'd offered to buy all the companies on earth. And then guess what? All you have to know is, oh, if we could buy it all and restructure it, it works! And so the guys at the top go, oh, and then he's going to make us the board of angels and give us a future for 1,000 years. It's like, and this has been back to the Bibles, and it's like, we can't say no. He's validating our Judaism, our Islam, our Christianity, our Buddhism, our Hinduism, our Scientology. He's validating it all.
I was like saying if A then B, therefore A. Doesn't make any sense. Wait, you said,
Here's the thing.
Go back to,
let me give you the binary code that's in my song. Okay.
Right.
Here's the binary code. You got...
Okay.
Okay, you got... Actually, let me put this in here really quick. Remember the binary code. Just remember the term binary code.
Can I see my letter?
Oh, yeah. Don't give me my letter.
I'm definitely going to forget what you're talking about, too.
Okay, let me put this thing going on. Because then it can be recording and everything. Okay, so let's go here. Edit. Paste. And then let's save as.
Tonight, like for sale, just to set aside. I mean, as far as me personally, for you guys to sell, right? Yeah, I'm trying to sell.
Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want any music in here. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I gotta get rid of all that stuff.
Voiceover on. Text edit. Window. www.econ999.org. Edit text. Singularity. Multi-star version ITI. Link.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3.
Link. Activities.
I know how to do my job.
Testimonials. Link. Contact us. Homepage. ECON999. The Age of Light. Nothing is as powerful than an idea whose time has come. What is real money? Imagine a time in the not-too-distant future when leaders from the United States, Europe, China, India, Russia, Brazil, Canada, Mexico, Japan, Korea, Australia, and every other nation on Earth conspire to procreate a new global standard of money, real money.
Chaos for good. That's what we need.
It is an illusion. Real money will not be mere in physical sense because in the future real money will be virtual, accounted for entirely without existing applications for every human and real money bank account. Real money will be infinitely principal as we record it as a virtual transaction. In real money refers to the real asset that will implicitly back our new global currency. When the leaders of nations procreate real money, the premium to the larger market will the natural resources and businesses will be paid to acquire the assets. An independent managing board will represent 10 industries and 7 political regions with individual managing boards for each industry and region. Another independent board will oversee the real money reserve bank whose balance sheets will include the underground natural resources and sovereign gold reserves that we acquire. These boards will supervise an accelerated restructuring and recapitalization of global enterprise in order to maximize profits. The nations of Earth will simultaneously eliminate trade barriers and grant broad antitrust exemption for businesses and for the people.
Why is
We
that?
may
I
call
know
the
what it's
World
like.
Economic
I'm getting confused.
investment enterprise.
But you get walking to, so I don't get
Initially
that
have equity and buy on
confusing.
behalf of their citizens. They will operate as an entirely independent capitalist enterprise. This single monolithic group will generate revenues for its people and will implicitly back up real money. What is guerrilla capitalism? Zero warfare, Link is regular warfare, and combat in which a small group of combatants is global. Link, military tactics, reform technologies and raids to combat a larger and less noble form. Mage, guerrilla capitalism is capitalism designed to unleash human capital and progress with a tsunami of economic supply-side stimulus. Today's capitalists operate in modern servers based on to the lost. The appropriation of the our money will enable the people of Earth to acquire our natural resources and businesses to establish windfall profits of our concerted actions to all people for 1,000 generations. Space. Morals, capitalists enterprise on Earth in order to save capitalism. By accelerating the creation of course of industry consolidation, we will transform markets into efficient delivery and the operates to maximize our actual profits. Members of real and capital assets will be paid a premium for their space, sharing them on the front end, reducing a massive tsunami of takeover of suppliers and economic stimulus. As the owners of the debt and equity in the world, companies and mega businesses exchange their space for the appearing once in a lifetime tax reform will nations enable each to acquire sovereign land. As it was profits, calculated by the structuring and the implementation of real capitalism will be endanged with the people. Which capitalism will enable us to unleash untapped human capital with real money and is not spendable. They will generate dividends based upon profitability. Not because when we say it is beyond the capitalism, it's in real interest on their companions and will equity. This will cause a proposal of wealth with a people supply, price tsunami of economic stimulus. Like a winner, pick up, up and down, the collapse of justice allocates wealth power by the headless office and as constituent enterprises are to constantly expanding global economy, propelled by growing income from the assets that operated for the benefit of the people. The monetization of our real assets with the appropriation of public and real money will massively expand our global economy, while such an explosion will available an export bank, is tremendous on inflation, and present and real money on the assets as well as windfall profits from stealing global enterprises encumbered by trade barriers, as extended monetary policies, and anti-trust regulations will present our legal and sustainable stability, while the real capitalism, the distribution of windfall profits and reform of the our money will liberate to all people and eliminate the taking of supply-side stimulus. Because there is only economic stimulus, economic stimulus equity accounts held by the investments within the ability of those individuals. When the capitalist always will be, every person will receive goods/goods and profits of their consumption or activity. This wealthy driven by high profits will build a base of income from capital for even capitalism. This dividend bounty will overtake more than offset persons who use passports with total high-class existence. As you can prove equity into the nation limits to all givens that by daily appeals and gain full market access and serving the antitrust regulations in order to maximize global profits. Then, by the people of Earth are condemned by our people with the power to propagate and assist to develop future using real money and guerrilla capitalism. We choose to avail ourselves of this option as a question yet to be answered. Our power is highly decided as not infinite. Economic aids may destroy our chance to meet the status of the people of Earth. We are calling the onset of another global expansion to energize out of the box, looking to calculate and manipulate global markets based on real money and guerrilla capitalism. For 2 billion economic illusions and shows forcing humanity to create a revolution. And this was still critical rights that they will find the end of the beginning. The end of the It's a big difference. We will enter a sustainable economic prosperity, with expansion of industries, happiness, and industrial revolution. Human advances are expanding from the nations and just every time for the pressure of young capitalism may some way support the villages. When we zero out to opposite as furnishers of global capitalist enterprise, the benefit of the people of races and the next level of development evolutions will enter the age of light. Measurements taking regulation of mankind, resources, with the potential for real money and only capitalism to provide the kind of health, education, and care with the future growth of thousands of